Rahul Gandhi says it is a cumulative responsibility for the loss of elections in Bihar. I want to ask you, how is it cumulative? Rahul Gandhi was the one who was absent. Rahul Gandhi wasn't present to figure out, because there were complaints about Allavaru, the in charge of Bihar. Even at that time, people were saying he was selling tickets. Those were, public claims made by Congress Karyakartas in Bihar. Rahul Gandhi was absent. He was not present for the manifesto launch. He was not present for campaigning for a long time. He was not present for ticket distribution. So whatever selling, buying, everybody is talking openly about it. Just like the High Command is not present even about Karnataka. The Karnataka situation is so embarrassing that if you are a leader of a party where the Deputy CM and the CM are fighting about 2.5 years, and there is a saying that's going around that before 4th of December, DK Shiv Kumar's stars are on the ascendancy, and if he doesn't do it by then, it will be difficult. So he's pushing, he's really pushing for it right now. Rahul Gandhi is absent, missing in action. How does he run a party like that and still remain a Jannayak?
See, you don't have the intellectual heft to understand Rahul Gandhi's philosophical bent of mind. See, he is a believer that everything belongs to everyone and nothing belongs to no one. You have to understand that supreme philosophical bent of mind. It is sad that my good friend Ashwani is sitting there with a national indictment of him being talentless when a person as erudite like him has to be part of a talent hunt. Then look at the criteria. I mean, this criteria would put the UPSC to shame. It would put many corporates to shame if they're interviewing people. It is not, and let me say this, I've said this repeatedly, but no one listens. Look, Rahul Gandhi is not interested. He's not interested in winning elections. He's not interested in politics. He's not interested in the Congress. He's an owner. He now is tired. You people are after him every evening. The BJP is trolling him incessantly. He's unable to get married. He's unable to have a private life. When he goes on holiday, you people curse him. I mean, y'all are just paying for his blood. Let the poor man be. Bachche ki kya aap jaan loge? He's not interested. Now, even his mother's not interested. Priyanka may be interested. Perhaps his dog may be interested, but he's not interested. And he's shown it. He is the only person who has snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. And he's done it consistently. You have to praise him for one thing, that he's consistent in accepting defeat and then palming that defeat onto everyone else. And look, this is a very Buddhist, evolved state of mind, that we all fail together, we all succeed together. But guess what? He never gets sacked. Kharge ji is there. Rahul Gandhi ji is there. Who's the owner of the party? Rahul Gandhi. Nothing will happen. My advice to Ashwani is that instead of launching a talent hunt for people to join the Congress, you launch a talent hunt on television and say, do a show for people who are politically aligned and sensitive. Look at the other two gentlemen from RJD and Samajwadi Party. These are parties that are run with politics at the back of their mind. Poor Shehzad, what crime did he commit? You made him break his family. He doesn't talk to his brother anymore. His brother doesn't know whether he's in a suspended animation or not. He's joined the BJP. He's also waiting, and rightly so, for his Rajya Sabha. Congress mein kya hota? He wouldn't even get the cookies. The cookies would be given to the beloved dog.
He was allowed to fight.
And now, on a serious note, I think it is an absolute shame that democracy has been brought to its knees. The domination of the BJP is not a good sign for India's democracy, because any democracy needs an opposition which is responsible, which is aware, and which talks about real issues. Every time, all Rahul Gandhi does is protestation. If you want to be an activist, join an NGO. If you want to run a country, join politics. He has not joined politics till now. And I don't blame him.
Well,
I don't think
but
he's
but he is an activist. He has time. He has time to meet people protesting against pollution. Fair enough. That's a big
one
issue.
pollution,
No, that's a big issue.
it is a
But
shame
meeting
what
those
is
who were
happening in
arrested
Delhi
for carrying
and
Hidma
wanting-
posters is the charge that the BJP has made, number one. Number two, he is sitting there when Karnataka is falling apart, my friend. Karnataka
Because
is
he's
the
an
largest
Italian at
state
heart.
that they have a government
He's an Italian
in.
at heart. Nero fiddled while Rome burnt. You must give him credence for his historical analogies. He's a greatly evolved human being. I told you, his intellectual heft is beyond your comprehension.
Absolutely.
Nero
But
also
then
fiddled while Rome burnt.
But
He's
then
only
don't
trying to
lament
figure
that
out-
this country only has a strong BJP and no strong opposition, because
bad thing.
this country needs both. And if Rahul Gandhi is not up to it, should he not vacate the space and make some, launch a talent hunt to get his own replacement rather than just for spokesperson? It's a question I want to ask you, Rajkumar Rajanji. I want to ask you, hare, there are times when you lose. My question to you is that when you go out into the battleground, it's not about how great you are. Every single day, all of us turn up for our jobs, for our work. It is consistency that matters. It is, greatness happens once in a while. Victories happen once in a while. But you have to be absolutely sincere and consistent in getting to work and doing the hard work, dirtying your hand in the mud. And that is the only way to success. And success does come to those who work hard. But does Rahul Gandhi do that? He was not even present. He doesn't even take elections seriously. And then when his party is saying that tickets were sold, embezzlement was done, he continues to find the easy scapegoat, blaming the election commission. I want to ask you, how many times will you do that and get away with it?
नाविका जी, बिहार के चुनाव के संदर्भ में यह सोचना होगा कि वोट और प्रतिशत इतना बेहतरीन ढंग से हुआ, फिर भी देश के इतिहास में पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है कि जो सरकार के विपक्ष में जनता ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा वोट करती है। 20 सालों से जिसकी सरकार थी उसी की सरकार बन गई। इसके पीछे के रहस्य को समझना होगा। दरअसल लोकतंत्र में एक नई प्रक्रिया का जो रिसर्च हुआ है, आविष्कार हुआ है, वो अभूतपूर्व है कि 20 सालों से सरकार सत्ता में है। 20 सालों से वहाँ की महिला सशक्तिकरण की, बिहार की महिलाओं की सशक्तिकरण की याद नहीं आएगी। चुनाव के समय महिला को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने की योजनाएं चलाई गई। और वह योजनाएं क्या थी? बिहार सरकार ने कैबिनेट में यह घोषणा कर दी, चुनाव आयोग जब घोषणा करे तो ठीक पूर्व कि हम महिलाओं को आत्मनिर्भर बनाने के लिए बजट में इतना प्रावधान करते हैं। और 20 सालों से याद नहीं, अचानक से चुनाव के बीच में हर फ्राइडे को 10-10, 20-20 लाख महिलाओं को जिस तरह से रुपये भेजे गए, रेवड़ी बांटे गए, सरकारी खजाने से वोट को खरीद लिया गया। न केवल महिलाओं को वृद्धा पेंशन के रूप में यूज किया गया, न केवल वृद्धा पेंशन और महिलाओं के सशक्तिकरण के लिए वोट को जिस तरह से प्रतिशत में तब्दील की गई, और वह तब्दीली जमीनी स्तर पर जो था, 20 सालों से जो जनता त्रस्त थी, सत्ता को परिवर्तन करना चाहती थी, नया बिहार बनाना चाहती थी, क्योंकि जिस 20 साल की सरकारों में न कारखाने खुले, न उद्योग खुले, न एक भी विश्वविद्यालय खोले, न कॉलेज खुले, बिहार बेरोजगारों में सबसे अव्वल दर्जे का स्टेट है, गरीबी में सबसे पिछड़ा हुआ, प्रति व्यक्ति आय में सबसे पिछड़ा हुआ, फिर भी चुनाव बिहार का हुआ और बम्पर वोटिंग हुई, उसमें जीत इनकी हुई। यह तो लोकतंत्र को एक नए दिशा के रूप में परिवर्तित किया जा रहा है। क्या लोकतंत्र, हमारे देश का लोकतंत्र ऐसे चलेगा? क्या यह एक बहुत बड़ा प्रश्न नहीं है?
कुछ भी लोकतंत्र हो या कोई भी लड़ाई हो, चलेगी तो तब जब आप लोगों को कन्विंस कर पाएंगे। आप अपनी गलती मानने को तैयार नहीं है that despite all of these issues against the government including incumbency you could not convince the people।
लोगों को छोड़ो, ये रोहिणी दीदी को कन्विंस नहीं कर पाए। भाई रोहिणी दीदी नहीं,
नाविका जी देखिए,
बीच में नहीं बोला।
जब भी मुद्दा
नाविका जी,
बिहार
मैंने
का
आपके
संदर्भ
बीच में
होकर
नहीं बोला।
व्यक्तिगत रूप से आ
नाविका
जाते
जी,
हैं।
मैंने आपके बीच में नहीं
आप
बोला, मैंने
मुद्दे
बात
के बीच में आइए।
नाविका जी सारी बातें
बिहार के चुनाव के
नाविका जी,
आपने अपनी बात कही, अब उन